Hello, you're watching the Clickherder Roundup, a quasi-weekly report on consumer-facing business on the web. I'm Joel Helbling.
And I'm Michael Helbling.
This week, we're ranting about Robot Replay, linking to Matt Cutts, and taking a first look at eBay's curbside service.
Alright, well, let's kick it off with Robot Replay. So, first of all, let's just explain the technology really quickly. It's a piece of JavaScript you can put on your site that effectively records all the activities of a visitor session. So basically all the mouse movements, the clicks, everything that the visit does, it'll record it, and then you can watch it back kind of in a replay of the session, and it just lists them all out for you. It's kind of a cool technology. It's not the first time it's been done. There's a couple of actually pretty big companies, TLeaf and Co-Radiant, that do something very similar. Another company called Tape Failure is about to launch in mid-May sometime. So Robot Replay is entering the mix, and they're out there with their version, and it's free.
Currently structured as free. So
it's a free. Okay. There's some advanced stuff you can buy, and they've coined a new phrase called Synalytics.
No, that's key.
And well, it's cute.
Control the language first.
Well, yeah, exactly. So the real question is there a value to all of this, right? I mean, I think that's the question that people might
Well,
have.
it is a really slick
it's
tool.
Cool.
It's kind of nifty.
It is cool.
Kind of a vanity tool, I think.
I think so, too. It's like, ooh, they clicked on my name again.
But actually, watching a couple of replays from your site, link is right there.
Oh, thanks.
Sure, no problem. It gets really boring. If someone visited your site for
and just 15
minutes and they sat there just moving the mouse slightly, it does try to condense mouse events a little bit. But if someone is a compulsive mouse jiggler, they need like a mouse zone. If the mouse doesn't move out of this zone, I don't know, it'd be hard to come up with a good algorithm for that. But the other thing is, what does it get you? I mean, to watch one individual traverse through your site.
This is where the other tools have sort of come up with a value proposition, which is on a commerce site, the idea is, what if somebody runs into trouble that you can't figure out a way to duplicate? A recording of the session would allow you to replicate the error and fix it. So
sure.
Companies have used it as a QA tool. But
so you just stash it until it's needed, and then...
Yeah, I mean, you store it away and then watch the sessions. Okay. It's also been used on the corporate side as a fraud detection tool, and things like that in the finance world, for various things people do, activities people do. But in the cases of like sites and things like that, yeah, the value starts to diminish because you can only view one session at a time. So unless you have a really strong, basically activity-based rule set that can show you the number of sessions, but now we're just talking about a reporting tool that's like any other web analytics tool.
You could use it to build a heat map, which already exists.
Yeah, it's called Crazy Egg.
Thank you, Crazy Egg.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, yeah, that's really it, though. Statistically, it's irrelevant to watch one session for the most part, unless there's a specific event like an error.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, it's fun, right? Because, you know, you look at your website, you're like, oh, somebody visited my site. And then
it's voyeuristic.
Exactly, that's what it is. And I don't know. We'll wait and see, but I don't see a lot of business value in adding that to the site right now. That could change. I mean, I might not be thinking of everything.
You could put a link in your sidebar allowing people to watch their own session on your site.
Wow. Sessions forever.
That would get kind of creepy.
Right.
Moving on.
Speaking of creepy,
Matt Cutts wants you to report paid links.
Oh, man.
I wrestled with this long and hard, but in the end I had to do the right thing. I had to report Mom's site as spam bait. She's buying paid links. Sorry, Mom. I had to do the right thing.
Matt Cutts said so.
Yes, Matt Cutts on his blog puts detailed instructions on how to report paid links. What is a paid link?
How can you tell?
Exactly!
So
you see these links that show up at the bottom? I don't know what I'm pointing at right now, but we'll think of something in post-prod.
And they paid us for that.
But, yes, that's right. Big
money.
Bucks.
That's right.
Probably enough for a coffee.
So here's the thing. Matt Cutts, basically Google's ambassador to the SEO community. He's sort of in charge of search quality. In other words, he's the spam assassinator. Basically, he's out there fighting these paid links. He's trying to devalue them in the search engine. So Google is actively going after paid links. Why? What could
Well, the
possibly be
really telling
reason?
thing is how they're going about it. If they had a tremendous algorithm for figuring out paid links, which how on earth would you contrive that? If a human being can't look at a link and figure out that it's paid.
Right.
But if they had a really great algorithm, then why on earth would he be telling people, here's how you go and you report your friends, your neighbors, it could be your postman.
Yeah, exactly.
All using paid links. What is paid links? It's essentially marketing to SEO. There's this gray area. I mean, what is and what isn't a paid link? It's just, yeah, makes me wonder, when was the last time anybody at the Googleplex actually said, don't be evil?
I know. I mean, how about if they just said, don't be stupid? I mean, this is like a situation where they're not going to be able to figure it out. Paid links will persist. They will try to devalue them as they go, but they're running around chasing their tail. And I know that their mission is to improve search quality while making a ton of cash off of AdWords, which, by the way, are paid links. So
I never thought of that.
We might ought to report Google for displaying paid links on a lot of their results
pages. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, they're really diluting the value of search.
Especially when people don't even bother looking at organic when there's links down the side and across the top.
And
that's a good point.
We can't have that. I mean, we really need to, let's Matt, I'm challenging you. Let's go after high quality search. Let's ban paid links from Google's search engine.
It used to be Google's vision. It really did.
Yeah. Pigeon rank. We're a long way from that.
Pigeon rank.
Pigeon rank. Anyways, I think the SEO community is given them a task just in terms of that. I'm sure someone is spamming that inbox as we speak with fake links and fake reports.
I just hope we get to hear about it.
I know. That would be a fun story to hear. Anyway, let's move on.
What else have we got tonight?
Well, first Applebee's, now eBay. You can take eBay to go, and I think eBay is out there just whipping out the Web 2.0 applications with what Read Write Web basically says no strategy at all, and frankly I have to tend to agree. Basically you're looking at this new eBay to go thing. It's a flash-based application. You can plop it right onto your MySpace.
We're talking about eBay to go.
eBay to go specifically. Okay. But you can take this little flash thing, which will bring in an auction or an auction search or a list of auctions, and drop it onto your MySpace. Oh, there's our...
All right. We're in the countdown here.
In the countdown. It's targeted at MySpace. This is really just
and Friendster, Yahoo 360. They're going after social networking. Who in their right mind would give up valuable real estate?
Well, based on the wording they used in the little drum up, 14-year-old freshman girls who are trying to show their friends how you can buy pot on eBay or something. I really don't know who it is, but as a marketer and as someone
the Hello Kitty of affiliate marketing.
Yeah, exactly. But there's no money for site owners.
Yeah,
there's no affiliate dollars. You don't make any money.
Yeah.
They should roll this out at least in conjunction with eBay affiliate programming.
That would have been cool.
Because then people would adopt this like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very cool looking app, and there's a lot of cool interactions. You see all the pictures. It's very engaging, but frankly, it's a piece of crap.
Well, eBay is hard to read. I mean, they're striking out all over the place. They bought up Skype. They bought up
Stumble Upon. We stumbled over that one.
Yeah. That's right. What are they doing? We don't know.
We've got to end this show.
Yes,
I am frustrated, Matt Cutts. Anyway.
I'm not. I'm just enjoying the drama.
It is kind of dramatic. But I think we should sign off.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Till next week. I'm Joel Helbling.
And I pay for links. I'm Michael Helbling.
And this has been the Clickherder Report. Well, I think that was definitely our weirdest show.
Well,
how much time we got left?
I mean, we went off like the according to time. So.
The basic idea is just to keep talking until we,
decide that we don't
find a good place to cut.
I thought we already found a good place to
cut.
That way.
Yeah, cut.